moment from Northern Ireland.
Afshin, if we come back to you, I mean, Jerome was talking there about the confusion on the streets and the clear difficulties that the authorities were facing as they tried to confront this. But as far as stopping this happening in the first place, if this is a lone wolf, so-called, again, it just raises the problem, doesn't it? It raises the difficulty that the authorities have in trying to stop these kind of things happening. Yes,
I mean, it is extremely difficult to create a situation where we can expect 100% security. In my opinion, the idea, the notion of 100% security is already something of the past. But again, the situation becomes even more complicated because almost 15 hours, 16 hours has passed since kind of the beginning of that atrocity, and we still don't know about the real motive of the gunman. We may never, ever find out. Of course, we have to remember that actually indiscriminate violence is not only in the monopoly of the Islamic State. As the case proved yesterday, probably this young man, who was only 18 years old, didn't have anything to do with Islamic extremism. Probably he was suffering from some type of mental illness. But we have to remember that violence is absolutely contagious. And there are enough research to prove that the more you are exposed to violence, the more likely it is to catch it. And now we live in an environment, week after week, day after day, millions of people are exposed to violence. Almost any time you look at the news, the main headlines are about exposing more and more violence. And in my opinion, this has created a psychological crisis, which is going to affect us for years and years to come. And we have to kind of stop thinking that actually violence, and particularly indiscriminate violence, is only in the monopoly of terrorism and Islamic extremism.
Afshin Shahi, thank you very much for coming on to talk to us. I know you're going to stick with us throughout the morning, aren't you, just as we get more information and details on this story. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have all the latest on that attack. We'll speak to more people in Munich in a few